All right, if you're new to crypto investing, I want you to watch this entire video because I'm going to break down the 3 different forms of crypto investing. And it's something I wish somebody would have shared with me when I was first getting started because, quite frankly, I didn't know what I was doing. So again, we're going to walk through this. I'll also share with you what I'm doing right now. So let's jump right in. Now, the first form of crypto investing is somebody that just buys and holds, meaning that they have a long-term approach. So again, they're buying their crypto projects and they're planning to hold it long-term. They have no intention of selling. That is actually not a bad approach right now because, in my opinion, we're still very early in the crypto space. And the reason I say that is because I believe it's going to take a long time for some of these projects to fully develop and to be fully adopted into this new infrastructure that we're moving into. Take Amazon, for example. The prices that Amazon reached in their peak took about 13 years. Now, they saw a run up within the first several years, but it didn't really take off until about 13 years later once they had full adoption. So again, the first approach or the first form of crypto investing is somebody that's buying and somebody that's holding long term. It's not a bad approach. Not financial advice, I'm just saying it's not a bad approach. The other form of crypto investing is somebody that's not holding it long. They're buying and selling daily. This would be for somebody that is highly experienced. Maybe they have a high level understanding of technical analysis. They're keeping a pulse on the market daily. They're watching the charts. They have entry points and exit points. There's some guys that I know that do it and do it really well. I personally don't do it. I'm not a chart guy. I have no interest in day trading. Sometimes I feel like I'm missing out. I get that FOMO, but I personally, it's not part of my strategy. The third form of crypto investing, and it's the strategy that I'm using, is a combination of holding long term with a plan to exit short term. And here's what I mean. Going back to the holding long term strategy, I understand that it's going to take a lot of the projects, especially the ones that I'm investing in, to come to the point where they've become fully adopted and their price appreciation is where I believe it's going to be long term. However, I don't want to watch the market go up and down over the next 5-6 years. I would love to pull some profits. And so that's what my plan is. And so here's how I'm doing my plan. And again, none of this is financial advice. I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing and what my outlook on crypto investing is. So my plan with all of my projects is to hold 50 to 60% of my bag long term, meaning that's I'm riding this out 50 to 60%. And the other 50 to 60%, I'm selling in the short term when my projects reach specific exit targets. The exit targets that I'm using came from the Fibonacci retracement tool. And so those have given us specific targets that we believe those projects will hit. And when they hit those projects, I have sell orders set to sell my projects. Now, let me walk through how this actually looks. So let's take Ethereum, for example. Let's say I have 100 Ethereum as my holding. My plan would be to hold 50% of that long term. So when I hit my first exit target, I'm going to sell 10% of 50%. So 10% of 50% is going to be 50 is 50%. 10% of that would be 5. So when I hit my first exit target, I would sell 5 Ethereums. Now I have, what do I have? I have 95 Ethereum remaining. So now I'm holding my bag. Now it goes to my next exit target. It's getting close to hitting my exit target. My next exit target, I'm selling 15% of 50%. So now I have 95 Ethereum and I'm dividing that by 2, 50%, and whatever that number is, I'm selling 15% of that. Then I go to my next exit target, and now I have my remaining Ethereum bag. When I hit my next exit target, whatever the number is, I'm dividing it by 2 to get 50%, and then I'm selling 15% of that. And I'm following this method so that I'm always maintaining my 50% bag, and I'm selling a smaller portion as I'm going up. I hope this makes sense. I'm trying to break it down very simply. It would probably be much easier if I had a whiteboard here and I can draw it out, but I just wanted to share that with you because I feel like when you're getting started, you really don't know what you don't know, and you're buying and you're selling and you're buying at the wrong times and you don't know when to sell. The main thing is to have a plan. That is the main thing. The other thing is, if you're going to hold long term, that's not wrong. I agree with that. It's perfectly fine. And some people that are in accumulation mode where they don't have a lot of crypto right now, holding long term might be the best plan. Again, if you're not somebody that has a high level understanding and you're not staying up on the market daily, I would stay away from day trading. I would adopt possibly either the long-term hold or the combination of holding and selling at hitting specific exit targets. Let me know if this is helpful. Leave me a comment. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Donnie Joseph. On this channel, we talk about crypto, investing, wealth building, mindset, macroeconomics. So if any of that interests you, subscribe to the channel, engage with the content, and until next time, we'll talk soon.